rivers overflowing, completely drowning, inundating and submerging the surrounding areas. 5 million people were affected, 5 million people. And this is what I mean when I say compassion. It was a beautiful sight. It was a heartwarming sight, ladies and gentlemen, when I saw my administration, my police, my commissioners, my deputy commissioners, the members of my cabinet, the civil defense, Pakistan Armed Forces, Pakistan Navy in particular, Pakistan Armed Forces in general, lifting people from flood-hit areas to safety. It was a historic flood in every way. Never in Punjab people have seen this amount of water. Literally, I don't know where water came from, but the level of the preparedness was such that we were able to rescue and evacuate 20 million people. Not only human lives.
वज़ीर-ए-आला पंजाब कौमी सलामती जंगी कोर्स के शुरका से खिताब कर रही हैं। उन्होंने कहा कि कौमी सलामती जंगी कोर्स के शुरका से खिताब मेरे लिए एहसास है।
Those heartening images of rescue people, rescue 1122, my heroes, carrying even the pet animals in their arms and, shifting them to, transporting them to safety. Small children, babies, infants, pregnant mothers, all being transported in a safe environment to safety. And then feeding the entire population that was flood affected 3 times a day with respect, with dignity, laying down the dastarkhan for them, having them sit at the tables to have their meals, providing them with all the medicines and the medical attention that they needed. The field hospitals that we have about 32 field hospitals in Punjab. We have about 1,000 clinics on wheels, mobile hospitals in Punjab that I just 2 months ago I inaugurated. Those field hospitals, it was a treat to watch. I never sat down in my office and passed instructions. I was there. I visited each and every flood hit area. I had to travel several hours a day because the weather was not conducive. So my plane wouldn't take off, my helicopter wouldn't take off. So I was traveling extensively from one part of the Punjab to the other, from South Punjab to North Punjab, from North Punjab to Central Punjab. I was there everywhere because I can't just sit in the office and pass instructions. I have to be there with my people, telling them that they're safe. Their chief executive is not just sitting in the office, but with them through thick and thin, through good and bad, through the ebb and flow. So my governance, ladies and gentlemen, is equity based. It is pro-people. It is people-centric, with compassion, meritocracy, with inclusivity and innovation being my guiding principles. And when I say innovation, I come from a family that has had 2 giant political figures, my father Nawaz Sharif and my uncle Shahbaz Sharif, the now Prime Minister. And my father's been 2 times Chief Minister and 3 times Prime Minister. And my uncle has been 3 times Chief Minister and now the 2nd time Prime Minister. But I refuse to subscribe to the traditional norms. I'm not a slave to past, I'm not a slave to habit, I'm not a slave to convention. I carve my own niche, I carve my own ways, I look at people, I see what they need, and then I come back to office and design my strategy, design my program, which is aimed at keeping the human factor, the compassion in the middle. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to now give you an overview of what I'm doing. Health and education get the largest chunk of my budget. However, we are now embarking on an expansive, sprawling, huge reformation program that is Punjab-wide, all big and small cities simultaneously, clean drinking water, especially in the first phase to the areas that are water scarce. And there is no single solution to this, so we have the experts sitting with us. But my dream is to provide clean drinking water to everyone in all parts of Punjab. And again, a very, very extensive program, Punjab Development Program, that includes laying down a completely new, modern sewage and drainage infrastructure. We've had torrential rains, we've had frequent spells of rains, and every time there's rain, there's urban flooding, there's urban ponding, and the lives in many areas, in many districts, comes to a grinding halt. Gujarat, for example, many areas of Lahore, for example. Only in Lahore, in the Lahore Development Program, I have just built multiple underground storage tanks, because water is a blessing. We have to treat every drop of water falling from the sky as sacred, because it is bread and butter of the people. So it's a completely new, modern sewage drainage system that we are now going to lay down. Involves hundreds of billions of rupees. Model villages, I've got 24,000 villages in Punjab. So we are now embarking on a program that will completely modernize the rural areas of Punjab. So we are starting with 500 villages. And we're also, in every village, we are building connectivity, road connectivity, 25 kilometers of roads in every village, which will help the villagers with the connectivity. And my senior minister and my environment minister is sitting next to me on my left. I very proudly tell you that the things that are happening in Punjab are nowhere else to be seen. I hope other provinces also follow suit. I'm a Pakistani first and a Punjabi after. But the things that are happening in Punjab, every under construction building in Punjab has a banner hanging on its facade saying it's EPA approved. It's EPA complied. And you would see smog guns. We've just imported 15 smog guns that are countering smog at the moment, because I want a healthy environment for my kids, for my people. Because every year we are confronted with this huge issue called smog. People falling sick, schools shutting down, the business coming to a grinding halt. So the things that are happening in Punjab are amazing. And I would request you to please focus your energies, focus your minds on this video that will explain to you the kind of work that Punjab is doing.